Hey, what up, dude? Welcome back to Garo Text Clicker Heroes. Rawr, let's get right back into it, shall we? Last episode we did some ascending, and we got sort of far. We got back to where we were on like the end of the last ascension, I guess, when we were first transcending. But oh my God, have you seen where we are now? Level 334. Exponentially higher, and it's all thanks to, as you guys can see, these abilities. So I realized this the other day is, by the way, I'm recording like every day now, as opposed to every like 5 days to let ourselves like catch up to like how good we are, because we're just gonna get like exponentially better every single fucking day. So I'm just recording every day now. This is gonna be a huge fucking backlog, but I don't care because I'm having a lot of fun here, and you'll see how the evolution comes, the progression of this transcending goes. First off, the last what's it called? The last primal boss that I versed was right here, actually, at level 330. Is very recent, and it was a big. Here, let me just get that real quick. Yeah, 5 minutes is great for a bunch of money. And it was really cool to see where the transcending power like went to, because the regular enemy was giving me what, like 3 hero souls, but the transcending power was giving me 78 or 88. I forget which. It's one of those hero souls, and that's where all these 888 hero souls that we're about to ascend for is coming from. That is phenomenal. The transcending power is really huge, which if you don't mind the weird shift in music for a second, is what I'm thinking. Like, maybe Playsaurus, this is why he costs so much to level up, because he's the best one, which makes sense, but at the same time, I do also want to just keep everything equal, and also not invest too much into any one being, because I still want to see if there's a meta that shows up, and if there's like actual math that goes into being like, oh no, actually it's best to keep everyone equal. But before we figure that out, I just thought I'd get a little bit of effectiveness out of it as soon as possible. Our ancients cost a lot less, and the effectiveness of a few of them, those two and this guy, are increased by how much? 500%, like 6 times as much as they should be. And then Borb, he's increasing our maximum reward, which is fun, but also I think Playsaurus is like the most like impressive. Regardless, we also did a bunch of other stuff off screen. We not only purchased Dread Knight, but got him up to level 50. He's the one that I've leveled up the furthest thus far, just because he is doing the most damage at the moment. He's only got 1 guild, mind you, compared to everyone else. It seems like at the moment, Brittany Beach... Is someone calling me? Sean's calling me. Is my manager calling me? You know what? I'm gonna call him after the episode, because this is a progression episode. This will only last like 15 minutes. I'll call him once this is done. Hey, Hoozle. What do we got here? Oh, could you not keep vibrating, phone? Because you're throwing off my focus here. Okay, so yeah, I did. Since Brittany has like crazy awesome damage this early on in our game, because we're basically like playing early game, sort of, kind of. Brittany Beach Princess is doing like a lot of good damage, and also she's got 2 guilds, so she's doing the most damage out of the Power 5. The Power 5 being Tree Beast, Ivan, Brittany, Mass Samurai, and Forest Seer. Obviously, Forest Seer is prioritized the lowest out of all of mine right now, just because he's got 0 guilds. But even with the Mass Samurai with 3 guilds, here, let me show you. There you go. Even with the Mass Samurai at 3 guilds, you see how they're both at she's 9,000D, 6,000D. Yeah, even with both of this guy with 3 guilds, Brittany Beach Princess is still doing crazy more amounts of damage with just 2 guilds. So she's like my barometer of how much power we're doing with each person, because she's doing the most power. So right now she's giving off 4,900 Ds, and Dread Knight's doing 30,000 though. So I did level him up one higher. He's in 10,000 Ds as opposed to the what, like the single 1,000 Ds like Brittany is 9,000. Like he's got 18,000 instead of the 9,000 she's got. But every time we level her up 25 levels, it's 4 times. So what's 4 times? Like, let's round this up to 5,000. 4 times 5,000 is 20,000, and this guy's doing 30,000. So even if they're like not exactly equal, if I was to level her up 25 extra levels, she'd be even like higher than Dread Knight, because Dread Knight only has 18,000 D. If I level him up 25 levels, he'll probably be at what, like 99,000 D in the next one. But he's still in that bracket of the 5 decimal. Sorry, like the 10,000 D bracket. So he would still be on par with what's it called, with Brittany Beach Princess. The only difference is that if I was to level him up 25 levels, he won't multiply his stuff by 4. It just like goes up a little bit, I'm sure, not too much. So it's once he reaches level 100 is when his efficacy, I believe, would go down, and then we'd have to level up power 5 after that. But for right now, he's good to level up every 25 levels. He's competent in that. Let's go ahead and do that then, shall we? Boom. And yep, that's exactly correct. He doesn't get this one just yet. He needs to be level 100, but we would be spending it on him if we could. But in the meantime, 2 hours or 20% quick ascensions worth of stuff. Our quick ascensions now are like almost 1,000 hero souls. So 20% of that would be like what? 200 hero souls. Not bad. Not bad for 2 hours worth of stuff. Especially since we only have 100 in us. Also, you might be thinking, oh, there's only 100 in you. Last time we checked, you had 200 in you. Well, I sort of went against the like Clicker Heroes optimizer. Yeah, I went against the Clicker Heroes optimizer like math. Especially since like it's a little outdated at this point, and I instead like decided just on my own to purchase a few more ancients. We got Liberatus over here, and I leveled him up to like equal everyone else's, so he's level 4. I also used some of the hero souls to level him up to a certain level, and that's level 4. I got Mammon as well, level 4. And I got Solomon, you guys, level 4. And Solomon is doing crazy stuff right now. Every level I give him, he's raising another 30% primal hero souls from primal bosses. And yeah, pretty crazy, right? Super duper crazy. But these guys, I thought, like, especially since I got them in like quick succession, I was like, yo, it's totally worth it. I believe, what was it? I re-rolled the Ancients one time, which costed 3 back then, and I got Liberatus, then I got Memon, and then after that was Solomon, and I was like, yeah, that was all worth it. 100 hero souls for all that, totally worth it. And right now they're showing these ones, so I'd have to re-roll again to get another good one, but that's 24 whole hero souls, and I'm not ready to do that just yet. That seems like a lot. It's like a quarter of our hero souls just to re-roll to see if we'll get another one that we like, and getting another one that we like would cost 70, so it'd be all up our hero souls, basically. Right now, after we ascend, it should be a different story. Which reminds me, I have 55 rubies. I should just buy this quick ascension, right? 941. That goes straight into our body, right? Yeah, let's just see how far we can get with the 1,041 hero souls in our body right now. It could be, you know, we could be doing good on that front. There is a way that I just realized that we're able to like sort of gauge how well our relics are in the Clicker Heroes optimizer. I would just look at the general like level that these dudes are giving to what's it called, to certain guys, and I would only do it on Oh, nice. Another guild. Refrigerator. Okay. I would only do it on yeah, on stats that have not changed over the you know, update. For example, some like Kleptos, you know, has not changed. Some like Dora has changed because it, you know, it's weird. You know, all that stuff. Regardless, I didn't do it. I was just, you know, I just figured, like, theory crafting. I was just like, oh, I could do it like that if I want. Where on the optimizer, there's a place to, like, where you could craft your own, like, relic and see how well the efficiency is. Like, you don't have to, like, import these from, like, the save file up here. Regardless, I just looked through them, like, glanced through them, and I just figured which one would be the strongest, and I gave that one all the levels, and you know, it was definitely Kumawaka Maru over here. Or, sorry, Copper Mark of Shadows over here. Yes, it was, okay, so the top one is Kumawaka Maru, the stat, which increases, like, or decreases the amount of monsters required to advance to the next level. It went from, like, 0.18 to 0.22, which is not too much, which is not like anything, really. See, all it really does is every so often we only fight 9 creatures instead of 10 when we're defeating a level. But the big one I thought was Argave down there. 5 extra levels to Argave. 10% extra gilded damage. That's really good, especially when we just raise this guy's level up to the point where Argave's abilities are just like doing a bunch better. Yes. So he's got effective level 9 because his ancient's level is 4 and the relic level is 5. So yeah, that's pretty good. I had that happen. Oh yeah, yes. And this is today's raid. Yesterday's raid, I made like a pretty good amount of hero souls. See, right there. For some reason, these go into the ascension slot as opposed to the actual like in your body hero soul slot, which is weird to me. But at the same time, it's, yeah, it's whatever. Let's get another guild here. Wandering Fisherman, nice. But yeah, so as you can see, with next fight happening in 3 hours, which is when the immortal leaves, I actually just maxed out my damage on this immortal just to see how much I would be doing if I maxed it out. And there it is, 26,178 mil. And I have been using a what's it called, an auto clicker to help me out on this as well. Basically, just just auto-clicking as much as I basically would have clicked anyways if I was going like super hardcore and not skipping a beat. So that's sort of a little bit of help I'm getting. If you guys want to know what auto-clicker I use, it's let me just it's from the Murgy Software's publisher. It's M-U-R, is it capital M-U-R, capital G-E-E, Murgy. And so I believe it's on Murgy.com. Once again, capital M-U-R, capital G-E-E.com, auto clicker, which it's you know, I read a bunch of reviews on it, and you know, I made sure there's no malware or anything, and it looks fine. I've been using it for a really long time now to basically just get through all of these bosses using my abilities and defeating these immortals using the extra awesome clicking power, and it's been working out quite well. So I might even actually have you guys see that a little bit right now when I defeat this next boss with it. I have a feeling we're not going to defeat this next boss using our just regular DPS right here. And because our ancients are so low, only level 4, you know, see you later is doing great DPS, but not to the level we were doing beforehand. Yep, see, it's just under. Yeah, we will be unable to defeat that one unless I use a little bit of the abilities, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Real quick, I just want to use a Dark Ritual just to increase our DPS by an extra 5%, just to see if that would help. If that little bit would help with level 355, to see if what's it called? If we can do it without using abilities. If we can, I'll do that, and I'll use the abilities on level 360. But if if I don't need to, like I don't know if an extra 5% DPS would do it, but extra 5% including our idle bonus, who knows, maybe. And we weren't that off from like defeating it with our regular idle DPS, so it might make a difference. Hold on. Let me just just making sure all of our ducks are in a basket. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to mess with the music there. It's tempting. It's tempting to. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how it works now. It's tempting to spend all of these ancient souls immediately to make your like regular dudes better. Like, oh, increase my idle bonuses, increase Solomon's bonuses. Because that I can see the powers of that immediately. Hold on. It's pretty close to call. Let's just keep on keeping on. See if anything happens here. It's very tempting to do that to increase like our efficacy right now in the moment, but I can't be tempted by see, darn it, I can't be tempted by such tomfoolery because who knows? Maybe and in fact, I'm pretty sure that Fandorus is like the one to level up because he's doing the best that no one ever was. So here we go. We're gonna use our abilities right here. So that's hotkey 7. Oh, let me open up the auto clicker in the background so we can also do a ton of that right there. And after this next enemy, just gonna do that. And then there it is. Auto click the shit out of them. Boom. See? We have harkened back to the point where our abilities do make a discernible difference here. And along with the auto clicker, it makes for a very dynamic gameplay. This is basically how I got so far in levels, up to 350 basically, is because, there you go. It was because I realized, oh shit, I could just every 10 minutes defeat a boss because this actually works now, as opposed to beforehand where our idle damage was so great that using any abilities was a detriment. So it's a little bit more of an active game for me, especially off screen where I'm just like defeating bosses like in my own free time every 10 minutes basically. So it's it's keeping me active. It's really nice. I guess that's it then. We could wait around and like defeat all the way up until level 359, but yeah, I mean, what's the point of that? I don't see the point of that. So we're just gonna spend all our hero souls and call it a day. Here, let me see if this actually works. We're gonna save here. And we're gonna open up the Clicker Heroes optimizer page. We're gonna see if this works yet. Paste. Import. Yeah, see, for some reason it adds an extra 0 on the hero souls. I don't have 10,410 hero souls. I have 1,041 hero souls. Buddy? Okay. Okay, yes, and it does like tell us to straight up just increase all these dudes. If I had a chance to get Dora, Kumawakamaru, or Atman, those would be great increases. But also not as great, as it turns out, as the increases that would happen from just increasing all of our other dudes. Yeah, it looks like, because we're raising our stuff like 93% basically on each value. And like every other dude is actually worse for our DPS at the moment. It's only those top 3: Kumawakamaru, Dora, and Atman. And I would love to get Atman. The more we come across primal bosses, the more fucking hero souls we get, obviously. But I don't think that's the aim of the game at the moment. The aim of the game is just get all these regular ass ancients and level their asses up real quick. Let me just make sure. Yes, so so I'm on the heroes tab. It's definitely the power 5 that's the most efficient right now, which is great. That makes a ton of sense, and I don't need to look at any other things. So let's spend these. So right now, current level for Argave is 4, right? Let me just double check. Yes, the current level for everyone is 4. Which it does show on the screen. So the target level that we want to get to is 14 for Solomon and Ceolatus, 12 for the money ladies, and 13 for Argave. Interesting. So let's make that happen. Yep. So it's 10 to Solomon, right? 10 here. 10 to Ceolatus. 9 to Argave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take that. Oh no, I needed that to ascend. Whoopsies. Sort of. I don't think I really need it, to be honest. But anyways, and then we got the Liberatus, Mammon, and Mimsy, right? Which is 8 extra, so you get to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll take this. Fairy Genitor, awesome. And I mean, like, from all of this stuff, are we just doing more damage? Is that why we beat that other? Here, let me exit out of this now. Is that why we beat that other boss without even trying? It's just, you know, we're doing a bunch of extra damage now. Also, the 497 hero souls, that just stays in our body for like damage purposes on our next ascension. Makes total sense. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh, I need 99,000 for that. Damn. We are getting like a ton more like bang for our buck, as you can see with our increased you know, gold. Our increased DPS, I guess, too. I mean, we could stick around for another, another like 5 minutes, just to get all of these abilities back on track, and then we could use them to defeat the next boss that we're unable to. That'd be nice. Or we could just end the video. I mean, the video's like still at 22 minutes. It's good to go. Here. This will also make it so I don't have to talk to my boss for another 5 minutes. All right, we'll see what's going on here. And yes. So it looks like we just have to like buckle down and defeat another like 20 more enemies, and see how that's like in the meantime. Ooh, in the meantime, we'll definitely get this guy popped, I guess. Message board. It's 25 an hour. Yes, we're talking about transcending on the message boards, and I was like, dude, it's so nice, so nice. Please, also, guys, we only have 2 hours and 2.5 hours left. I need that 5 million taken care of on this immortal. Is that Merc? Merc only does 2 million apiece. Yeah, I don't think he can do it on his own. And CJ only does 270 million apiece. If all of us like chipped in, maybe we'd be able to do it, I think. But they would have to work double time, basically. Work double time. Let's see. These abilities about to come off cooldown, and then 3 more minutes until these abilities. We're probably gonna see what the level 365 box looks like by the time that happens. So it's you know, it'll give us a minute basically to figure out, oh, do we really need these to help us out, or can we just beat it on our own? I think we do need the abilities, just because I can see like us grinding through these enemies, and I don't think we're doing enough damage to beat the boss here. Which, you know, incidentally, one of our relics is Bubos. Lowers boss life by only like 2.52%, which is fine, honestly. Bubos at his max level is negative 50% boss life, which is amazing. But at the same time, like levels for Ancients are like way different now, because Out of like a lot of the ones that had max level, actually all of the ones that had max levels, all of those. Oh god, I need to defeat this guy. Oh, that's so fucking juicy. Look at that shit. Oh my god. It's 123 hero souls from Jesus Christ. Look at that. Now it's 2,000 hero souls after we leveled up Solomon. Oh, you guys, it feels so good. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. We're gonna go back. It's, well, how much is that? 334. 334 hero souls upon ascension. I have to grab those. We have to cop that shit right there. It gives us so much more hero souls upon ascension, and it'll make us like fucking boost so hardcore when we're idling in what's it called? In like the first moments of ascending, and yeah, it's gonna help out a lot. So we're gonna stick around with 60 more seconds. Let me get this ready. Let me pull out my auto clicker just to have that ready when we do start doing the do to the boss. It's also nice to have a relic that has Juggernaut on it. Is it this one? Yes. Just because, you know, when you first start the click storm and the idol goes away, you have pretty shitty DPS, but after like 300 clicks from the click storm and from the auto clicker, you know, using the Juggernaut bonus, it's pretty fucking good. So hopefully we can finagle that. Oh shit, look at this. Not to mention, like, yeah, our gold gain is like getting really, really juicy to the point where if I waited enough time, I would probably be able to level up Dread Knight to level 25. But you know, man, it's at a certain point you just got to be like, all right, that's enough for me. We just need to ascend. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna ascend after this. It's no big deal. So I can do it. It's fine. We'll have a good time. With the Ascension's the meat and potatoes of the run, man. This is a little cherry on top, but this is you know, after you eat the cherry on top of the meat and potatoes, then you want to eat the meat and potatoes, right? Exactly. So we're just oh, they're back. Okay, I'm an idiot. I should stop talking about meat and potatoes and actually fucking play this game. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. And then just 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. And then X button to auto click. There it is. Oh my god. Are we just not gonna do anything here? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me I needed like the energize and all those other abilities. Yeah, it looks like I do. Yep. Yeah. That's not fun. Darn it. I really wanted that. Son of a bitch. Ah, well. I guess, you know. I guess. Okay, auto clicker. You can stop now. I stopped it like 30 seconds ago and it's still fucking going. Could you not? Oh, the auto clicking is intense. Alright, so. Like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series thus far. I know I am. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.